Brian Bealer's rounding them up. It's going to be July 31st. For sale, 1955 Chevrolet Post and Hardtop. This search is going to come from a couple subscribers. And like these couple subscribers request, if there's an old classic ride you're looking for, it's free and easy. Just subscribe, drop in the comments below the make and the model, and we will round an episode up just for you. So appreciate all the new subs. We've got a lot of requests to do, so this is going to be the first of 3 searches tonight. And it's going to be 55, 56s, and 57s. So let's get started with this 55 search. It's going to be lowest to highest. It's going to be Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. I know one of the gentlemen that requested this said he was in Washington State. He's at the age of 60 looking for one last project. Well, this is a good one to pick, buddy. Hopefully we can find you something worth going and looking at. This first one, if you're going to find it, it's going to be on Craigslist. It's going to be in Reading, which is going to be California. You're going to want to punch in 1955 Chevy 210 4-door sedan. This car will come up. It's posted 25 days ago. He just updated this ad 3 days ago. It is a 4-door with no title. Looks like it's been sitting in that barn for a long time. But what a cool start for a drag car. I'm going to go 4-door to 2-door conversion. Build a gasser. Boom. That looks like a pretty damn good deal. On to another one. This is also going to be on Facebook Marketplace here. It's going to be a 1955 Chevrolet BEALER, 2750, listed 6 weeks ago in Minnesota. Only has one picture of it. Does say clean title on this one. Hasn't run in 2 years. Complete car. That's all it says. So on to another one. We're going to try to get this in a half hour. So we'll have 3 episodes. Maybe that can be half hour on each of them. It'll be an hour and a half of us watching some rounding them up tonight. Again, thanks to all you new subscribers. We got a nice long list of requests that we're going to try to get to. Whatever one you might have dropped, we're going to try to get on it. So be sure to ring that bell, stay notified, so you know when your request is being done. This is going to be a San Francisco Bay Area 1955 Chevy BEALER for $2,800. This was listed only 8 hours ago. Again, a 4-door. San Francisco Bay Area on that one. It's got the 265 V8. Power pack 4-barrel, sitting a long time. Does say clean title on it. It says $2,800 firm. On to another one. This is going to be posted 7 weeks ago in Indiana. It's going to be on Facebook Marketplace. 1955 Chevrolet wagon. So I might have believed that we might have showed this on the last 55 search. So if so, he's still got it. Clean title. Needs floors and rockers. Have all the body panels. Should have all the trim and the dash parts. $3 grand for this car. Yep. Don't look too bad to me for $3 grand. Surprised he still got it. On to another one. It's going to be a 55 Chevrolet 150 2-door post. $4,200 listed a week ago in South Dakota. Yep, that looks like a good starter project right there. Does say clean title. It's got typical rust on the brows of the fenders. Busted out windshield. Title in hand, all original, but rough 6-cylinder California frame. Check it out, man. That's a cool one. Again, only been on here for a week. On to another one. Need back to Craigslist here. It's going to be in St. Louis, 1955 Chevy 210. $5 grand for this one. Posted 8 days ago. So no, none of these cars belong to me. I'm simply just finding and showing you what's out there for sale. This thing's rotted up pretty good. So definitely going to be doing some welding if you buy that one. 210 post car. Needs work. Hard to find in any collection anymore because they have been bought up. Raced or restored. Yeah, I like to differ. We could find quite a few of these. So many that we couldn't include everything that's out there for sale, especially when it gets up into the restored cars. But there's one. 8 days ago. On to another one. It's going to be a 55 Chevrolet, $5 grand here, listed 4 weeks ago in Missouri. Again, this does not look like a bad starting point. And I'd definitely find yourself a 2-door instead of doing a conversion. There's a lot of 2-doors out there. 210 2-door sedan, body stock. Two-piece frame, late model Camaro, rear end in it. Yep, 5,700, 5,750 is what it's saying. But he's down to $5,000. It says title in hand. So you got to dig that. Posted 4 weeks ago. On to another one. This one's going to be in Seattle. It's going to be a 55 sedan delivery. I don't know if you're interested in delivery or not. This might be the only delivery we put on here. They've not updated the ad. It's been on here for 23 days, and it's only got those 3 photos. No motor or trans. Comes with an extra frame and a 55 Nomad used 350 motor and Saginaw 4-speed with her shifter. Headers, $800 sounds like for that extra. On to another one. That's going to be the same car we just looked at. On to another one. It's going to be a 55 Chevrolet, $5,500, North Dakota, posted 4 days ago. Got a clean title with a 350 3-speed manual transmission. He's had it for 2 years. Got it running and driving, 20 years off the road. It's a 4-door. That's not a bad looking 4-door, and he's claiming he's got it running and driving. So you kind of got to dig that. It's got one of those piece of shit air cleaners on there that I've told you everybody about 1,000 times I'm watching Rounding Up. Man, that's a junk ass air cleaner. Don't run that on your car. And I've explained why. It's a piece of foam in here for the cleaner, and once it backfires, it catches on fire, shit drips down in the carburetor, and you're not only then having to go buy a real air cleaner, you're going to need another carburetor. So don't ever run that Elderbrock piece of shit air cleaner you see on it right there. That's a tip of the day. Although I've said it in a bunch of episodes. On to another one. I don't know why somebody put a cheap-ass $20 air cleaner on their car anyway. 1955 Chevrolet, $6,750, listed 2 weeks ago. Going to be a Wyoming. It's like a nice 4-door right there. You gotta love that. For $6,750, yeah, I'm liking that car a lot. Clean title. 265 V8 with a 3-speed manual. $7,500, best offer, cash only. Yeah, you gotta check that guy out right there. If you don't mind if it's got 4 doors, there's a cool one. On to another one. It's gonna be a 55 Chevrolet Classic for $7,000, listed a week ago in Toledo, Ohio. Got all the glass out of it, all the interiors out of it. Not very good photos either. Solid hardtop, have all the glass and trim and body panels, it says. Yeah, doesn't say nothing about that title though. He's in Ohio. On to another one. It's going to be a 55 Chevrolet wagon for $7,500 here. Listed a week ago in Oklahoma. You got to dig that it's sitting inside a barn. You know, that's not a bad looking window wagon right there, I don't think. $7,500. Has some rust in the floorboards, dent in the left quarter panel. It's a straight car with title in hand. On to another one. It's going to be San Francisco Bay Area here, 1955 Chevrolet. Motivated to sell, $8,500. Posted 23 days ago. He's not updated the ad. He's only got 3 photos. I'm digging the white wall tires. Even if he painted them, they just look cool with the hubcaps. $8,500. And again, he says motivated to sell. On to another one. This is going to be in Dallas, 1955 Chevy 210 Post. Wants 10.2 for this car. Posted 27 days ago, and again, he's not updated this ad. Looks like it was in Red Ox Primer at one point. Interior's all trash, no engine, no trans. Yeah, that's how it's being listed as a roller for 10.2. On to another one. It's going to be in Chico, and it's going to be a 55 Chevy for sale, $12,000. It's going to be California. It's going to be a 4-door with 6-cylinder in it. So it's probably 3-speed on the column. Yep. Runs strong. Have extra chrome. $12,000 or best offer. And that's probably not a bad deal either. On to another one. Nice solid car, right? So going to be Jacksonville, Florida here. 1955 Chevy Bel Air, $12,000. Posted a day ago. Definitely a nice set of keystones on it. I mean, there's no comparison. If this is only 12 compared to the last one, I'd take this one. You got nice paint and interior. So again, it's crazy how we see prices fluctuate between what one guy is asking and the next guy. Because, I mean, that was a four-door right there, too. For the same price. You tell me which one you want to go buy. I don't think I have to tell you what the better deal is. And that's a rarity out of Florida. I got to say that, too. Usually everything's a little more down in Florida. On to another one. It's going to be a 55 Chevy BEALER, 12,000, 3 weeks ago, Missouri. It's a two-door. You can tell they've been blocking that body out. You got to like seeing all those man hours that have already been put in making this thing look straight. But you do see it right. It still needs paint. It's a solid 210. Clean, clear title in his name too. You gotta like that. On to another one. Sacramento here, 1955 Chevy two-door sedan post. We're up to 14.5. Posted 3 days ago. I mean, I don't know how we could see 14.5 when it's that far ripped apart. I don't know why you'd offer a car being that far ripped apart. I mean, you got to go back out there and put it back on the frame and bolt it together. I mean, whether you're going to do any more work to it or not, if you want to get any kind of money out of it. 14.5, I don't see it there. On to another one. It's going to be a 1955 Chevy 210 four-door for $15,000. It's going to be in Oregon. So again, if you don't mind converting a four-door to a two-door, and you didn't even say if you didn't mind having a four-door. I don't think. Then again, we had a couple people request this. It's got a shifter on the floor. You got to dig that. It's got a 5-speed transmission in it with a 283. So I even dig that even more. What a cool car. It's posted just a week ago. $15,000 for that one. That didn't look bad. On to another one. It's going to be a 55 Chevrolet Classic for $15,000 4 weeks ago. It's going to be in Nebraska. He only has one picture of it sitting on the trailer. Real shitty picture. It says Oklahoma car. Good title. That's what I always look for in the ad. The biggest thing is always a title. And he's got one. So, on to another one. You want to read out the details, you just go in there and go to Nebraska, punch in 1955 Chevrolet Classic, you'll find it. On to another one, and this is going to be a four-door we just seen. So you can see there's a couple duplicates already on this episode that I did not delete. Can't always get them all. Some guys run them in so many areas. By the time I put them in money order, there's 4 or 5 cars listed for $15,000. Yeah, and I miss a couple. So my bad on showing cars more than once. This is a 1955 Chevrolet Classic here for $15,000, listed 13 weeks ago in Idaho. And yep, pretty decent looking four-door, or a two-door here. Looks like a lot of primer and cutting in's been done. Some body work's definitely been done. I don't see no rusted holes in it. $15,000 though. Clean title, two-door hardtop. So it is a hardtop. That's what you're looking for. There you go. Found you one. It's been on here for 13 weeks. So you might budge on the price too. On to another one. It's going to be $3,000 more for this one. This is a 55 Chevrolet Classic sedan four-door. Yep, it's been converted into a two-door gasser already. So for another $3,000, I think I just buy this. It's all depending on what you want, you know, how you want to build it. These are cool cars. You can turn them into drag cars, cruisers, original. I do like an original look on a 55 Chevy. Even if it's a 150 or a 210 or whatever it is. Hardtop, post, I love them all. This one's going to be in Atlanta. We're up to 22.5. That's where we go from. This one was 18 to 22.5 now. It's going to be a 55 Chevy. It's going to be 29 days ago, and he's not updated the ad. You can tell it looks like a gasser. Radius, the back wheel well's out. Put a nice little scoop on there. It's manual. And it says trades only. Something of $22,500 value. And over here it's saying title missing. So you can't like that. On to another one. Now we're on to Craigslist for quite a while here. This is going to be in Rochester. Minnesota, and it's going to be a 1955 Chevy for $24,000, posted 5 days ago, and again, it's a four-door. And there's what I mean about the original look, man. I just love the original look on these old cars. So I have had a 55 Chevy before. I've also had a 57 Chevy before. I've never had a 56 Chevy. This one's in near perfect condition. It says no mechanical issues, with a clean title. Yep, you see it, that 6-cylinder still in there. The manual on the column. I don't know if they put it on the floor or not. They show inside there. I don't think they did. Yep, it's 3-speed on the column. It's got to be a blast to drive. On to another one. It's going to be in Pittsburgh. It's a 1955 Chevy 2-door sedan Bel Air. It's $25,000, posted 20 days ago. Almost looked like it caught on fire, but I think they took stripper to it. So that's what liquid stripper will do to your car. Take off big chunks of paint and leave all the Bondo. It looks like there was a lot of Bondo. Either that or it caught on fire. Let's have some digital gauges in it. Those look like a fire, don't it? Needs restoration. Car's in a body shop. It caught on fire. So there you go. Burnt the paint off of it. It's probably got a bunch of warped panels. I don't know, about $25,000 for that one. On to another one. It's going to be in Denver. 1955 Chevrolet sedan delivery for $25,000. Didn't think I included too many deliveries, but maybe I did. $25,000 seems like a lot for that one too. It's a nice looking delivery, but it was all custom interior. So he's just got sheet metal for door skins. On to another one. It's going to be in Seattle. 1955 Chev, full custom, seller trade, $25,000. Yep. They changed out the tail lights, the headlights. Definitely done a lot of customization to that. Personally don't dig it, but a lot of people do. At least it's got that old look customization to it, and you got to dig that. On to another one. Going to be in Los Angeles, 55 Chevy wagon, 26.5. I think the biggest thing I got against a custom like that is you don't know how much Duraglass and Bondo they threw in it to make it look like that, and how much is actual metal work. On to another one's Los Angeles, 1955 Chevy for $26,750. Posted 22 days ago. This is a nice looking window wagon. Got some really nice looking interior in it. Not a bad looking car. Been on here 22 days, Los Angeles. On to another one. It's going to be in Spokane. It's a 1955 Chevy 210 Delray. That's how he's got it listed. $28,000. I don't know about the wheels, because I mean, look how big radius the back is. It definitely was a gasser at one time. I don't know what the look he's going for here with these wheels. I would have put the right quarter wheel lips back on this, but that's me. But with the wheel wells cut out like that, sure be cool. Just throw a straight axle on a big block in this too. So it does say 409 with a real short shifter. Can't remember what car I had with that. And that is a 409 with dual fours in there. So $28,000. Maybe just get a different set of wheels. On to another one. It's going to be in Seattle, 1955 Chevy 150 two-door handyman wagon. You heard it right, it's a two-door. Wants $28,000 for it. Eliminated all the trim, and it's all custom interior. Got dual carbs on this one too. I don't know if he says what the engine is. He's got a nice print out here. I'm sure he does say what the engine is. It's posted 19 days ago. A lot of great photos. Definitely like a resto mod. On to another one. I like this one better. So this is Los Angeles 1955 Chevrolet sedan delivery for $31,000. Gotta love the American racing wheels on these. Much better air cleaner than one of those triangular Eldebrock junk ass shit that we see on stuff all the time. Someone did some cool pinstriping on this. I don't know if that's all done by hand or what, but that's some pretty nice work. On to another one. Blue and silver. This is a good color combo. Got some cool ass wheels on it too. It's going to be in Milwaukee. 1955 Chevy two-door post. Partial trade. 34,000. Posted 12 hours ago. Yeah, I like the wheels. So definitely a nice looking car right here. We're at 34,000, which is coming in kind of cheap compared to what we've been seeing a lot of nice turnkey cars for. This is going to be in Rapid City, 1955 Bel Air LS 6-speed. So everybody's on the kick of putting LSs and stuff. That's what you're looking to do. If that's what you're wanting, boom, save yourself the hassle. It's taking 35,000. Updated the ad 2 weeks ago. 35's a lot, man. He's going to have a hard time getting that. He's going to have that listed for a while, I believe. On to another one. It's going to be in Orange County. Most everybody wants to do their own LS and swap. They don't want to buy yours. 55 Chevrolet Nomad Project. 35,000. You heard it right. Nomad. So, pretty rare car right here. And when they're restored, they're worth a big buck. So, for 35, I'd say it's probably pretty cheap for this. Complete car, bodywork done. That would be the key. Is it complete? Does he have all the little pieces for it? On to another one. That's what you're looking for, is a Nomad. That's probably the only one we're going to see. This one's going to be in Ventura. It's a 1955 Chevy sedan delivery for 39,000. 18 days ago. Got some 5-star wheels on it. That's a way better air cleaner right there. If you're wanting a triangular air cleaner, there's the one you need to run. The filter for that costs more than that other triangular filter we've been seeing. On to another one. Got a nice Optima battery, and that's a nice looking car. 40,000, 39,000, I don't know. Tell me how bad you want one. On to another one. This is more like what if I was going to spend 40,000 on one, it would be something like this probably. No interior, bunch of sheet metal inside of it. 1955 Chevrolet Classic, $40,000. I myself would want interior in it. But that's the look right there. Absolutely loving the wheels. Perfect wheel combination on this car. That definitely gives it the look. So I love that. What a great looking car. Other than all that rusty shit in the back, and he's wanting 40,000, but that's just me. And you can tell they moved the engine back in it too. Cool car, man. I'm digging it. Looks like a 409 in this too. It's got a nice description on it. It's got a 409 in it. So looking for something really badass. I don't know about all that rust in the back and the interior the way it's done, but I like it. On to another one. It's going to be California. And it's going to be a 1955 Chevy 210, 40,000. Got a small block Chevy 350 in it. Says zero rust. Possible trade on a Harley. Clean title. I love the original look, just like that too. So if I wasn't going to gas one, that's how mine would look. On to another one. It's going to be in Phoenix, 1955 Chevy 210, 383 cubic inch street drag ride, restored. 45,000. A little over 3 weeks. Again, blue and silver. Yep, this Pro Street. Got interior in it. Yep, you see it right. Got a supercharger on it too. So I'm sure this one will shit and get. Probably the fastest car we've looked at yet. It's got a clean title. Got a print on all the information there too. Runs excellent. And engine's barely broke in. 45,000. So on to another one. It's going to be in Syracuse, and it's going to be a 55 Chevrolet 210 Bel Air pending. So somebody's trying to get a loan. I love the interior. You gotta love that steering wheel. Tell me that ain't just totally awesome. Love every bit of that. The tack painted, the aqua color too, blue. That's just cool. It's got all newer gauges in it. Yeah, that's a nice one. I can see how somebody's trying to get some money together. It's a lot like the pick of the day. You see it. This one's $45,000. On to another one. It's going to be in Daytona Beach, 1955 Chevy Bel Air for $49,995. So we're almost at $50,000. 4 days ago on this one. And it definitely looks pretty, man. The paint, the chrome. What a beautiful car. I hate the steering wheel. Compared to that aqua one we just seen, yeah, I couldn't take this off and throw it away fast enough if it was my car. But other than that steering wheel and that spare rim, and those rims suck. So what a really horrible set of wheels on a car you're trying to get $50,000 for. On to another one. That's my opinion. Los Angeles here, 1955 Chevy Bel Air, $50,000. So we've hit it, the $50,000 mark. Red and white. Love the steering wheel. Love the interior. Yep, I'm liking this a lot better than that last one we just looked at. I mean, if you want to go to the cookout, this thing's ready to go. All you need is a grill. I'll bring the grill and the steaks. Yep, that's a beautiful car. I don't know about 50,000, but it is beautiful. Posted 1 week ago, Los Angeles. On to another one. This is going to be in Fredericksburg, and it's a 1955 Chevy Bel Air sedan. $58,000. 8 days ago. So we definitely give a good example of how high the prices go on some of these. You can tell this one's been pro-streeted. Some aftermarket paint. I don't know what kind of paint we got going on there, but that's some kind of crazy badass green. $58,000. I don't know. I'd just rather build one, or I'd have to think you could build one. Maybe not with that kind of a candy green or custom leather interior, but man, that's a lot of money, and they're only going to go up from here. This is going to be in Lewiston. It's a 55 Chevy Hardtop, $65,000 for this one. That's going to be in Washington, man. So wow, we definitely didn't want to see that kind of price, though. You said you was looking to build one. This thing's already built. And the only thing you'd really have to do is put gas in it. On to another one. It's going to be Fort Collins. It's going to be a 55 Chevy 210 Delray Coupe Club Coupe. That's how you'd want to punch it in. Fort Collins area, 65.5. So definitely getting up there in the money. It's going to be in Colorado. I do like the black and white. I don't like those wheels. I like those wheels a lot. Looks good right there. And they changed those wheels, and look how much uglier it got. So I don't like the chrome wheels at all. I like to think it comes those American racing wheels, and there's just no way I can buy that, man. Y'all see it, right? It's a 6-cylinder car. They're out of the mind. Kansas City here. How to tweet is 55 Chevy 2-door SD, $75,000. He's got this car posted all over. So 8 days ago, he's putting it in every area trying to get rid of it. And good luck to him with $75,000. I don't see it happening. That's me. On to another one. And throw another $10,000 on there. You go buy this one. 1955 Chevrolet Classic for $85,000, Virginia. Yep, it's a full-out drag car with lots of chrome. If that's what you're looking to buy for $85,000, 55 Chevy, we found you one. Matter of fact, we'll do you one better. This one, $85,000, I think is actually maybe a good deal. It's going to be in Orange County, California. It's a 55 Chevy Bel Air convertible, all original, 265 V8. My mom and dad had one of these. It sat beside the house. When I was a kid, we used to play in it, and it rotted right into the ground to nothing. My dad's was all aqua. It wasn't aqua and white, it was just all aqua. And yep, it was a rag top. But they sure are worth a lot of money now. And if you're going to spend $85,000, I'd recommend going and getting this over that race car or anything else we've seen for over $50,000. This car is not going to lose its value. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful car. Been posted for 10 days. On to another one. This is going to be our highest one. It's going to be in Los Angeles. It's 55 Chevy Bel Air for $175,000. I know it's supercharged, probably big block, and it's convertible, but I would rather have that other one we just looked at, and for like 90,000 less. But that's me. If you're looking for a Bresto mod, supercharged through the hood convertible, I don't know why you would do that, unless this isn't a true convertible. There's the printout on it. It's nice and long. But like at the beginning of every episode, the thumbnail that you see is always my pick of the day. It's the one I would go check out. So this is the one I would go look at. So if you're going to buy a 55 Chevy, go to Lansing, Michigan. Punch in 1955 Chevrolet 2-door HT. 9,500, posted 7 hours ago. So you have to get on it. I think this is the best deal and definitely worth going and looking at. Yeah, I'm liking this one a lot. 55 Chevy Bel Air 2-door hardtop for sale by owner. It's 350 with a small block with dual exhaust and a 4-speed on the floor. With the Camaro posi traction rear end starts and brakes. Been in storage several years. Has a good 10-foot paint job. Needs interior upgrade. Has a clear title. So yep, I know it's Michigan, but 9,500 bucks. Load up the trailer and go grab that. That was like a great deal. The other one we seen, man, it had nice paint on it, was 45,000. So that's my pick of the day. Next search is going to be 56 Chevys, and then we're going to follow that up with some 57s. Appreciate all the new subscribers. Appreciate all the new requests. Appreciate all the comments we've been getting on videos. You guys rock. So be sure to tune into the next one. 56 Chevys coming right up. Peace out.